Hey everybody, so our do now for Tuesday, 22nd of February is how long does one moon phase of the moon last, what is a plateau, and how do you find the contour interval on a topographic map? Well, the first thing is the moon phases. I've heard a couple answers. Remember, that would be from new moon to waxing gibbous, or from waxing gibbous to first quarter, or from first quarter to waxing gibbous, and waxing gibbous to full moon. So it's every moon. So that's right, every 3 to 4 days. What is a plateau? Well, this is a great little video. If you play it in the slide, it's great. It's about 1.5 minutes, and it talks about what's a plateau. How do you find the contour interval? Oh, okay. Well, all right, yeah, the math, okay. Somebody said, look on the legend. That's awesome. So let's look at our learning targets. I will look at my grade on the Unit 7 DCA, assess what concepts I've mastered, those I kind of got and any I missed. Actually, we're going to change that because that's Unit 6. Unit 6 DCA. I can look at my grade on the DCA for Unit 6. I can chart my understanding and I can identify, and I can begin the DCA if necessary. All right, so now, all right. So we're going to graph our DCA data in the teaks of our unit notebooks. And so what we're going to do here is we're going to flip over there and I'm going to show you what that looks like. So we're going to come over here and go into Unit 6. I'm going to go to our digital notebook. And on slide 3, we're going to graph here, here, and here. So we're going to move the color bars to whatever our score was on the DCA. And then you're going to come back into Schoology and you're going to hit submit. Okay? So make sure you hit the submit button. Now, if you got an 80% or better on the DCA, you can check this notebook, you can submit it, you can do any missing or failed grades. You can watch the Ed Puzzle Atomic History or the PhET simulation Build an Atom. But right now we're going to talk about these questions. So these are the worst questions re-explained, and this is our reteach. The diagram below is a topographic map of Long Creek and the area surrounding it. What is the difference in elevation in meters between B and D right here on the topographic map shown? So I'm going to make this a little bigger. Oh, well, somebody noticed that right here in our legend, the contour interval is 10 meters, because here I found the 300 line, the 250, and I subtracted, and then I did the formula, divide that by 5, because there's 5 lines, and I got a contour interval of 10. And so then I was like, okay, let's start here, and I have 1 up, that's 310, 2 below is that, and I did the math. But if I just start here and I say to every line, so I go 1, 2, or 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. And you click on the 8 and the 0. That's it. And you can either click 8, 0, and add the zeros or not. But in the science test, the decimal is a fixed decimal. The next question that was missed was, what type of land formation would not occur at the convergent plate boundary of 2 oceanic plates? Would that be a deep sea trench? Would that be a rift valley? Would that be arc islands? Or would that be volcanoes? Okay. Yep. Well, we'd have the trench because you'd have those plates smushing together, or those plates coming together, and we have those plates. The Rift Valley is, where those 2 plates would pull away from each other. Well, that's divergent. Island arcs and volcanoes are actually part of the are part of when we have converging plates. So Rift Valley, because that's the only one that belongs to divergent plates. And number 10 was this question. Deep underground sections of subducting plates can become locked into place. These pieces will move suddenly, causing earthquakes. Which statement best explains why the plate becomes locked in place? We have gravitational forces providing a pulling acting on the section of the plate. The forces acting on the section are balanced, keeping it in place. The mass of this section is very great, making it unable to move. Our convection currents provide an unbalanced force. Well, if we're talking about, oops, hold on, there we go. If we're talking, we never talked about gravity. But to keep them in place, wouldn't we need balanced forces? The mass of the section is great. We never talked about how the mass of a plate actually plays into effect. or the convection currents. That was actually Hess's theory on plate tectonics. So the correct answer is B. And our other question is 12. A section of topographic map is shown. What land features represented by A and B in the map? Well, right here, oh look, in the key we have this, so the rivers. Do rivers sit on top of mountains? No. So is A a trench? When we look really close at the numbers, that's really high, so it would be more the mountaintop. So I can get rid of A and C. But is B a plateau? Well, look, down here it says 200 and up here I'm 800. Plateaus are higher. So this is likely a valley, and remember the V-shaped river valley, so B would be our answer. And lastly, we want you to figure out how you can improve upon your test score next unit. And is that test score, we want it to be more concrete. Do we need to review our notes better? What do we need to do overall to help us improve? And I want you to be specific. So I want you to have a great day. We will see you on Wednesday, and we are starting at atoms at the periodic table tomorrow. So have a great day. In the